Welcome to Campus Info TV. Today we are here with the CEO, the founder of Campus Info Consults Limited, the pioneer of the #1 campus TV in Nigeria, Campus Info TV. My name is Rafiat Ileyemi and I'll be moderating this session. Welcome, sir.
Thank you so much.
Can we meet you, please?
My name is Taiwo Victor Folarusho, the CEO Campus Info Consults Limited. It's a privilege to be here. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, sir. Thank you for honoring our invite. Today, the CEO will help us provide solutions to some common errors JAMB candidates make in preparation for their exam. Sir, so the first question is, what are those common errors JAMB candidates make when they are preparing to register for their JAMB?
Thank you so much. One of the mistakes that the candidate makes is the lack of proper guidance. You see most of all these applicants, when you know that you want to write exams, you need someone who can actually mentor you, who can actually put you through. But you will see them, they will be like, I have to go to my school, I have to go and meet my principal or proprietors. They will be the one to counsel them or mentor them. They will be the one to choose subjects for them. Are you getting my point now? So this point has actually affected a lot of applicants. Where most of all these proprietors that we have, most of them, maybe they finish schools maybe for like 1990 something. They are now using that their own method to the current ones. So this has actually affected a lot of students. The number two is the name arrangement. The name arrangement. Maybe, for example, you know that you want to write a JAMB. You need to check from your O-level result, that is your maybe BEAT, NECO results, maybe or GCE or WAEC or NAPTEP results. You need to check your name, and then before you go for your JAMB registration, that is the first stage, is when you have your generation of your profile. That's your profile coach. You need to check the name arrangement on that O-level results. Then before you go for your N9 registration, you tell them the arrangement very well. Then thereafter, you can now continue with your profile creation. But you see, most of all these students, they will not check those ones. They will go ahead and generate their profile code. So, and we have some schools in Nigeria where they will tell you that go back and change that name. And some of them will be like, we are not accepting affidavits. But you see some consultants, but you see some people who call themselves like a mentor. Yes. They will be like, you can do affidavits. But I can tell you that categorically, not of all these schools that we have in Nigeria do accept affidavits.
The next question here, sir. What are some common errors candidates make with their exam schedules or venue?
There's something that we call a venue. That is, if you want to write the exam, you have to check maybe for a day or 2 days or 3 days or 4 days. That's when the JAMB opens their portal. Then you check the exam venue where you'll be writing the exam. Check the distance of that place to wherever you are staying. But you see most of all these students, they will be like, that place is not far to them. They will be like something that I can just go that same day and I'll be there. And JAMB, they can tell you that the exam will start by 8 a.m. They can even call them in maybe around 7 a.m.
Yes. So
please, that venue is very, very important and something that you should take note of.
All right, sir. Our last question here for you, sir. Are there frequent mistakes related to the use of CBT during exam?
In fact, I love that question so much.
Yes, sir.
Number one, let me just give you two.
Okay.
Number one is the poor time management. You see, when you want to write JAMB, the first question, that is the first subject, normally starts with English language. And then the first question that will come is a comprehension passage. And that you have, maybe for example, maybe you are using a laptop. You see that first question is to cover from up to down. That is to cover the first page.
Yeah.
And then by the time you start reading, the time is already going.
Yes.
And their own time is different from our own time. Our own time is somehow slow, but JAMB on the way before you check it, like you like, God, my time has. So Poor time management has affected a lot of students, a lot of applicants.
Yes.
Rather, if you are doing any exam and the exam starts from the subject, maybe you are doing an English language, and the first questions actually come from the comprehension passage.
Okay.
What you need to do is to leave that one, because that one will take much of your time. Leave that one and then go and start from the one that you know very, very well. Then day after, you can now come back. Then when you are done, you can now do your final submission.
Right.
In our head office, we organize a free CBT training for admission seekers, that is for JAMB applicants that want to write the exams.
Wow.
So they can come to our centers to come and enroll.
That's good.
Another important factor is the subject combinations, that is the course requirements. I used to tell people that if you are going for any course of your choice, please go to the school website and get your necessary informations. You not just depend on only JAMB, that is the JAMB requirements. Go to the school website. You will see your 4 compulsory subjects, that is your UTME, then your 5 subjects that you will need for that course of your choice. Then another important factor is your age. That is, last year, sometimes last year, now the federal government, whereby they increased the age to 18 years, but I can tell you categorically that it has been reversed back to that 16 years of age. So, but you see some applicants, they will be like, because their colleague or their friends are going for JAMB registration, they forget that they are not up to that 16 years of age.
Yes.
But they'll be like, so because they have colleagues, because they have friends, they too they are going for JAMB registrations. So most of all these things have affected a lot of students. So please, they have to consider their age. It's very, very important.
Thank you very much, sir. So the next question here is, what role has overconfidence and anxiety in exam done to affect students in their exam preparation?
Thank you, presenter. I love that question very, very well.
You're welcome, sir.
Now, we have some students, after their exam, when you ask them, how was the exam? They will be like, sir, I made the exam. I saw some of the questions. What you need to do, you have to go back and check what you are, the answer that you picked.
Yes.
Because most of all these questions that you are saying, you'll be like, when you have overconfidence, you'll be like, this is the answer. Let me just pick. Let me just pick. But you have to go back again before your final submission. You have to go back and then go and submit. Yeah. But you see that because of the overconfidence that I know the answers, and JAMB questions are very tricky. You'll see some answers like, this is the answer, this is the answer. Yes. But by the time you go back again and then check your answer that you might have picked, then you can now submit.
Thank you very much, sir. Sir, so is there any giveaway tips you have for our admission seekers out there?
Well, I don't have any giveaway, but I will rather say that that is the applicant, what they need to do is to have a verified and an expert educational consultant that can actually guide them towards achieving their education aims and objectives. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And this session, I know and I'm very sure it will help you prepare for your exam much better. Thank you so much, sir. We are so grateful and it is a privilege to have you here. Thank you so much,
welcome.
Sir. Thank you. This is Campus Info TV. Till we come your way next time, stay tuned for more informative content. And don't forget to turn on the notification button and subscribe to this channel if you haven't. My name remains Rafiat Ileyemi. See you next time.